Oura will stand out in a very crowded field of wearables amongst giants like Apple?
Well, Aura is a smart ring that delivers you personalized health data, insights, and guidance that foster healthy habits. But we started with sleep because it's the foundation of health. 99% of us will sleep every night, 10 to 15% of us will exercise regularly or say that we will. And sleep is it's the universal solvent. It helps you feel better, perform better, improves your mood, reduces your appetite, increases energy, improves your complexion, it reduces inflammation. It's a nightly habit for most of us, and most of us don't do it very well. The ring as a form factor is really differentiated because of the location on the body gives you a more accurate signal. Most consumer friction around wearable technology is about accuracy, relevancy, and especially battery life and wearability. Aura's ring addresses these head on and is like the sleek, small, powerful computer on your finger with a strength that's 100 times stronger than a wristable.
Now, Eurie, the former CEO, Harpreet Singh Rai, stepped down. Why is that, and why do you think Tom is the person for the job?
We really thank Harpreet for all the contributions that he's made to the company. And I think that right now this transition is indicative of where the company is in its scale and stage of growth. And Tom's really the leader that we need right now. With this CEO search, we were looking for a nuanced combination of deep technical and product expertise with an authentic cultural fit with our international team and aspirational mission. It was a really tall order. And Tom immediately rose to the top. He brings decades of technology leadership across complex consumer and B2B companies. He's got knowledge of subscription business models and driving international expansion forward. He's got situational experiences in scaling teams from hypergrowth through IPO, all of which is critical to Oura in this next phase of growth.
Now, Tom, you've got some interesting sports partnerships. I know Chris Paul is a user, Lindsey Vonn, partnerships with the NBA, WNBA, NASCAR, F1. How do you think these kinds of relationships can help drive growth?
Well, everybody aspires to be like a superhuman, but not everybody can be Chris Paul. But exercise is only one portion of the equation of health. Sleep is the other part. And quite frankly, when we start to hear about the troubles that some of our ambassadors are facing, learning to sleep better, it's really inspiring to everybody. We all want to be like Lindsey Vonn, but we can relate to her, and I think that's really one of the powers of Oura is that it's available for everybody. I know that personally for myself because in the fall of this year was a pretty stressful year, and my sleep was really hammered. I ordered an Oura Ring over the holidays, improved my sleep and my overall health within a matter of weeks. And when I saw that power, that behavior, that just made it clear that this was an opportunity I had to jump at.
Now, Oura is now valued at $2.55 billion, Eurie. Is an IPO coming up soon? Will we see something like that this year?
We're just getting started here. We're eager to build out our membership experience for both the individual consumers as well as our enterprise partners. When we originally invested in Oura's Forerunner back in 2019, we always believed in the big vision of changing population level health, that with each ring, each night of sleep, all of this would ladder up to data and insights that could really save people's lives. We're beginning to deliver on those aspirations, and as we scale, we'll certainly consider the best financing paths to support growth, including going public and being available for all to take part in our collective success. But for right now, we've got our heads down, and we're going to continue to deliver the best experience for our members.
Tom, how are you thinking about the macroeconomic environment? Obviously, markets are in turmoil. I think we're starting to see it bleed into the private markets. Inflation is a big concern for all consumers.
Well, interestingly enough, stress and anxiety is really good for our business. So quite frankly, I think we might see some benefits from that. But clearly the macro market is one we got to pay attention to. And frankly, we're just here for the long term to build our business and build the value for our customers.
Eurie, I got to ask you, women hold just 6.7% of board chair roles globally. So, the fact that you're in that seat means a lot. What more can we do to move the needle here?
It's a stat I actually recently learned myself. I did know that it was a rarity to be a chairperson of a board. I've been honored to serve on the Oura board since 2019, and I took over because the team asked me to. They felt like I had a collaborative leadership and communication style that could bridge the various voices around the table. And it turns out Emily's strong communication and listening skills are two of the most helpful skills to have in leading a board. So, I know companies are working hard to add women to their boards. I think that it's about 20% now of women holding board seats globally, which is good, but not great. I think further elevating women to board chair positions not only adds those diverse voices to the decision making, but also fundamentally changes the way boards are run.